Um, I'm a little bit nervous making this video because um, a lot of you already know about my experiences that I'm about to discuss through my music, but I've never outright came out with it and talked about it. Today is the last day that I had my innocence and my purity as a young boy, and tomorrow will be 17 years since that was all taken from me. I need to talk about it because it is weighing extra heavy on my mind this year. I don't know why, but I've been dreading it a lot more than I normally do. But without getting the video taken down or shadow banned, I just wanted to discuss what happened. I don't want to get into too many details because they're all so blurry, and sometimes I tell different stories because I don't remember what's true or what isn't, or what happened and what didn't. But 17 years ago, tomorrow, I was SA'd, is the best way I could put it. And I was 8 years old. I don't know what he saw in me. I don't know what I did to deserve it. I don't know why it happened. And if I could go back and make sure that it didn't happen, I would. If I just didn't go into his apartment. But it happened. I can't change that. I've been so broken ever since. And I'm really excited to print CDs for 15 years, which is my album about this. But it's hard having to re-listen to all of those old songs. It's hard having to remember everything, especially around this time of year. I don't remember much from what happened, but I just remember the smell and the look on his face and the feeling of being scared and wanting my mom, and then not being able to tell anybody. And then I forgot for years until I was 15 years old, and I heard Daddy by Korn. I was listening to it with my best friend, Commit, and it all came back to me. I've lived with this shame ever since, just feeling guilty about making the mistake of trusting somebody when I know I shouldn't have been talking to strangers. I apologize for the sudden cut, but my phone ran out of space because I have a billion music files. But I just really needed to tell you guys. I live with shame and guilt and disgust and sadness, and I kept that hidden. My family still doesn't know. My dad knows, and my brother knows, and my stepmother knows, but I haven't told nobody else. Because if I do, I feel like they'll look at me differently or they'll blame themselves. But they found out when I got older, like a couple years ago. I'm 25 now. It's been 17 years. I just want you all to know, if especially the men, and no, especially everybody. It doesn't matter if you're man or woman, non-binary, gender fluid. I don't care who you are. If you experienced SA as a child, as a teenager, as an adult, you aren't alone. And I do want to call out the men, because we don't get represented a whole lot. And that was my goal when I wrote 15 years, was to represent these men who hide with this shame and this, how they can't come out in society because they'll be ridiculed, or there's a stigma behind it, You're not alone. I've come a long way since having to regather my thoughts and cope with all that. You know what I mean? I've come a really long way, and I thought last year I was getting better because I wrote that album and it helped me. But this year just showed me it's still so fresh. But I just want to thank everybody who supports me, my music, my vlogs every once in a blue moon, and everybody who cares. So thank you all. I love you so much. And I am thankful for you. I really hope just my fan base sees this and this doesn't make it on the algorithm for other people, but I appreciate you and I love you all. Thank you.